Good evening, this is the BarterTown 6 o'clock news. Our top story tonight, a combined operation between BarterTown's premier barrel farmer Emmy and the One Below's group. This successful venture resulted in the seizure of the HQM quarry from the rival faction J5. However, this mission was not a leisurely stroll in the park. It demanded the full might of the barter forces, GAV Air Forces, and the Marines. A scrappy was obtained through some dubious transactions, and our top pilot, Mr. Graham, flew the boys to the oil rig. Things were going as planned until the scrappy got stuck. Mr. Graham was compelled to get a second scrappy, but upon his return to the oil rig, he lost command of his aircraft and crashed. On neighborhood watch, Rummy was spotted cornering two unfortunate fellows near the drone shop for a couple of hours. The trapped guy had a backpack on, so he didn't want to respawn and lose his loot to Rummy. Later, Rummy saw Maka driving the RV back from the outpost and began messing with her, causing her to hit him with the RV and get shot by the outpost turrets. Switching to local news, we have the big winners of the scrap lottery. J-Bosses bagged 6,000 scrap, and Doc ended up with 1,500 scrap. And here's a motivational quote from Mr. Graham: "The lover of my wife is her boyfriend." In safety news, the labs are secure. A massive raid attempt on Lil Schmeat and Chodes was successfully repelled, with the raiders fleeing after losing everything. Our war effort update informs that it's raining hellfire on the fourth day of the war with the J5. Over 15 MLR strikes have caused devastating damage to the enemy. This is a counter-strike after J5 attempted to raid Maka, Carl, and Hobo Joe's sulfur quarry. The war has escalated to a point where we need every able body to assist. Looking back at the events of February 22nd, we see a day packed with action. From J5 constructing a 14-story high raid base at a sulfur quarry, to Smokey losing an attack heli to a headshot from ODY, it was a day of peaks and valleys. The day concluded with Barter launching a series of MLR strikes on the enemy. And that, gentlemen, is your BarterTown 6 o'clock news. Stay vigilant out there, and always remember, in BarterTown we stand united. Good night.